What is up, guys, and welcome back to the episode of the F122 Mobile Racing Career. We're here for episode number 10, and if you're wondering why we're skipping all the way to episode 10 here, unfortunately episode 9 was cancelled because my recording was corrupted and it failed on me. But we did win the Belgian Grand Prix, as you can see there, as we wrapped up into the season. Unfortunately, falling foul though to Charles Leclerc as he takes another championship here in this career mode series. But anyways, coming then to the end of season 2 here, it's time now for season 3. And to see where are we going then for the next season. We are now able to unlock the Challenger 1 contract, which will give us 6 Grand Prix. And as you can see here, as we complete the end of a season, claiming our rewards from Alfa Romeo by finishing in the top 12, which we have done, well, more than successfully. We finished second in the Drivers' Championship, which is great. But now we can go on to the Challenger 1 section. And there are 6 teams we can choose from. We can have Alpine as one of them with a very nice car, 719. Aston Martin with a 554, not really great. Haas, surprisingly, 424. We could re-sign with Alfa Romeo. Unfortunately, for some reason, we cannot sign with AlphaTauri. I was actually looking at that to see if we could go there. But I was looking through the 6 teams, and I was ruling out my options of, what team I should not go to. I was looking through also as well, and I really did not want to sign with Haas and Aston Martin. For some reason, Haas in this game is actually not as good as it is in real life. In real life, it's actually a much better car. Haas is probably the worst rating out of all the teams here. But anyways, after looking through all the contracts here, I decided to settle now on Alpine. Alpine have a very good car with a 719 overall rating, and I think that should be good for us for the season to be more competitive. And our teammate will be Fernando Alonso, which will be great for us. Now, if you did watch the F1 2021 Mobile Racing Career Mode episode, you might have remembered that we did sign for Alpine in Season 4, so it's good to return to our old team. And you can see we can upgrade the chassis then to level 5, not spending any more tokens here. But we do have a new calendar here, starting off at Austin, Texas. Well, that should be the Miami Grand Prix, but of course, since Miami is not in the actual calendar, then that is thrown away. But anyways, let's get on to qualifying and delve into the weekend. Now, if you're wondering why the heck you're seeing the grid start scene here, unfortunately my phone also crashed during qualifying. So yeah, we've had some great stuff going on here. But anyways then, into the grid start then for the, I guess you could say, US Grand Prix, which should be the United States Grand Prix in Miami, but we're here in COTA then, and it is us on pole position ahead of Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Ricciardo, Alonso, Bottas, Guan Yu, Gasly, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Magnussen, Albon, Latifi, Stroll, and then Vettel rounds out the grid. But who cares about that? Let's get on to 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go, and it's a good start from us. Leclerc gets a great start against us. Verstappen's not going to swarm us. Sainz on our inside there, Perez coming up on our inside here. It's going to be 3 wide then as we head up into the first corner, getting back down the inside then of Max Verstappen, making a bit of contact though with Carlos Sainz as we try to squeeze our way through there and finesse our way up into second place. Now Verstappen comes back on the inside. We're going to let him by here and just not try to fight him too much. Sainz tries to go on our inside. We're going to close the door and make a bit of contact there, but we managed to hold on to P3 here. Now we can see Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc doing it out there for first place here in the Miami Grand Prix. Sorry, not the Miami Grand Prix. What am I saying here? If you guys do actually watch the F1 22 My Team series, you would know that the first US Grand Prix is in Miami as we go sailing around the outside then of Max Verstappen. There now we're going to try to make a move then on Charles Leclerc, but watch the Ferrari and the Red Bull have superior straight lines here compared to the Alpine. Even though we're in a much better car though compared to the likes of the Alfa Romeo and the Williams we've had in the previous seasons, we are still struggling in a straight line, but we are still competitive through the corners. So hopefully this season will be even more tasty as we sail around the outside once again then of Max Verstappen there and continue to charge our way forward here, sucked behind the Ferrari Charles Leclerc. We're going to make our way up towards him in this third sector here, down to second gear, clip that apex, get on the power early. But yeah, if you watch the F1 22 My Team series, you would know that the first US Grand Prix is in Miami. I'm just kind of used to having it in Miami. It's just a little odd going to COTA in like May or June in the in-game season calendar, whereas it's usually in like October. Anyways, we are stuck now behind Charles Leclerc, just being patient here, just trying to wait for the correct move here as we come onto the next lap 2 of this US Grand Prix here. Leclerc pulling away in the straight here. We're going to have a lot of time though as we come into the first corner here, down to second gear, clip that apex, get a good run through. Leclerc doesn't have the greatest run. He leaves the door open. We're going to take it up the inside here into the second turn, and we take the lead back then of the United States Grand Prix. I'm so happy. I'm getting a little flustered here with my speaking. Apologies for that as we make our way through the S section here. Taking a nice line through there, flat out, no need to lift through that S section. Getting a good run through this left hand, now the right hander. Purple first sector here, 23.2. Getting a good run, not running wide and losing momentum. And now heading down towards the tight left hander here, on towards the back straight here. Pulling a nice gap though to Charles Leclerc. About 7/10 though as you head into the left hander here. Taking a nice run through. Don't want to cut the corner too much or else we are going to get a corner cut penalty. That's going to ruin our chances of trying to take this United States Grand Prix victory here. And you can see Charles Leclerc starting to draw us back in ever so slightly here. But he's going to run out of straight well before he can make an overtake. As we come now into the left hand. Apologies for that cough here. Just trying to make sure that we are commentating as quickly as we can and trying to get everything out as fast as I possibly can here. Purple to the second sector as well at 40.357 there. And this lap is looking very, very, very good here as we try to set the fastest lap here and take an extra point away from the championship leaders. And a bit of a screen freeze there as we go a bit wide, trying to carry the momentum, trying not to scrub too much speed as we minimize the steering angle, getting a good run through here. And now coming towards the last corner then down to third gear, clip that apex, get on the power, don't run too wide. And then now we set our sights onto the final lap then of the US Grand Prix, getting a little laggy here, the FPS dropping down a little, but we set a fastest lap there with 3 purple sectors, fastest out of anybody there, and that should be good enough to secure the fastest lap. We're going to go again then for one last time around the circuit of the Americas, see if we can get a second fastest lap in a row here as the screen is getting very, very laggy here. Apologies for that. Trying to make sure that we do not just ruin this absolutely. As you come through the left-handed there, it's still a purple first sector, 22.991, I think 991 it says, but we go too wide here. That's going to compromise our line, and I think the hot lap will have to be aborted for now here. We're still going to press on though and see if we can find out some other time here, but surprisingly we were fastest in the first sector yet again, even quicker than before, which is really interesting here. To come onto the back straight here, pulling a nice gap though to Charles Leclerc, 3 seconds away as he leads both Red Bulls of Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Not sure where our teammate Fernando Alonso is. He's probably running in the top 10 somewhere. Hopefully he has made up a couple of positions and can give us some crucial championship points as we try to close the gap then to the top runners in the constructors here, coming into sector 3 here. And yes, it's going to be a yellow second sector, 41.2. Lost a lot of time in that sector, probably because we ran really wide there. But coming out into the left-hander here, and now for the triple apex right-hander as we finish off the last sector here. This is going to be a good win for us here at Circuit of the Americas for the opener of Season 3. Unfortunately, I know you guys wanted to see Season 2 finale, but I would try to fix this recording issue, make sure to give you guys all the races possible. As we come out of the last corner here, down to third gear, down to second gear, just trying to get on the power nicer. We're going to come across the line to win the United States Grand Prix well ahead, dominating here in Texas to come ahead of Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Russell, Ricardo, Alonso finishes 9th, and Norris rounded the top 10. Thank you all so much. If you guys did enjoy, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.